Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. It is Thursday the 4th of January and that is my office building. Now surprise surprise, I actually don't spend the majority of my time in workout gear. I wish I could, but the majority of my time is spent in office business attire. Pretty boring. I like to keep it pretty simple really, because I work a 9 to 5 office job. I work in a government department and I am very much a normal human being with like a normal routine, and the kind of fitness side of my life is really just kind of like a hobby that I document. So I'm leaving work now. I work out first thing in the morning, and so I thought that I would show you guys kind of my afternoon, evening routine and then my morning routine so that I'm able to get up and go to the gym and get my workout in before work. Personally, I don't like to work out after work because I used to do this and I found that I would kind of talk myself out of it throughout the day. I'd be like, oh, I'm tired, or work would run late and then I wouldn't be able to go. Whereas if I get up and I do it first thing in the morning, yeah, it's a bit painful getting up early, but you do get used to it, you do get in the routine, and then it's done. So even though this is a video on how I work out in the morning, it very much starts the day before. It's all about the day before, it's all about the preparation and doing as much as possible the day before, so you need to do as little as possible the morning of. And I do believe that you can make yourself a morning person, because personally I used to not be a morning person either. When I first started going to a proper gym, it was during my uni days, and I would go to classes in the morning and then go to the gym around like 11 or 12 or so. But for me, while I was at uni, like I reached peak brain function at about 9 PM at night. That's when like I got the majority of my work done, and I was regularly going to bed at 1 or 2 AM and getting up at like 8, 9 AM kind of thing. I was not working out in the morning. However, when I started my final year of university, where I was working in a lab and I was writing my thesis, I had to be there from 9 to 5. I had a desk space and I had to be in at a normal hour doing experiments and getting help from the researchers there at a normal hour. So I had to decide like, okay, I can go early or I can go late. And more often than not, when you're writing a thesis, you kind of get in the groove of things. You're writing things up after a day of work and you work late. So morning was the only option for me. So it was in my final year of university that I realized, okay, I have to make myself a morning workout person. And I can assure you guys, like I can share like tips and tricks and what I do, things that help, but when you first try to adjust your sleeping schedule and work out in the morning when you probably haven't eaten as much as normal, it is going to suck. It is going to be uncomfortable for a good probably 2 to 3 weeks of being consistent at it and sticking to it. And look, I still have my days where I'm in a spin class in the morning and I'm like exerting myself to maximal capacity and I'm yawning. And I'm like, why? How is my body still yawning when it's in this state? I don't know. But it does get better. You stick to it and I promise it will get better and you will be able to become more of a morning person. So I am just walking back to my car right now before driving straight home. I actually park like a 15-minute walk away from work. Not really to get my steps in, I mean that's like a good advantage, but mostly because it's free and the parking lot that's right next to my work costs $11 a day. I'm not fucking paying that when I just have to walk an extra 15 minutes each way and then it's free. Like, money guys, savings. So just a little bit of backstory before I get home. I still live at home with my parents and my younger brother who is 21 years old. Yes, I know I'm 24. I should probably have moved out by now, but the savings are just too good and I want to keep traveling, guys. It's too tempting to stay and be able to save money to travel. Okay, so I am home. I have dumped my work bag and my gym bag on my bed, and the key thing now is like, don't sit down. I'm not going to sit down in front of the TV. I'm not going to sit down in front of the computer, because if I sit down, I am stuck. Like, I will not move for hours. So even though I get back from work and I want to like chill out or whatever, I just need to like get shit done now and keep this momentum going. So pretty much I come home, I do my chores, I do my meal prep, I'll have a shower, I'll prepare dinner, I'll do everything and then get that all done. And then at the end of the night, if I've got maybe like half an hour to an hour to chill, then I chill. I do that then and I get all the shit done that I need to as soon as I get home. My brother is useless. There is a pizza box sitting over there. Yep. Got home. Dishwasher open. Not unpacked. Not unpacked. I'll have to do that. And then clothes. Managed to make it out of the washing machine. Haven't managed to make it onto the line. And then line full of dry clothes to be taken off. Great. At least the chickens have been let out. I might have to introduce you to the chooks. Chook, 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 chook. Hello? Hello? Hey girls. Chook, chook. They're a bit wary. They're not about that vlogging life. But having chickens is so great, you guys, and we just let them out to just roam around our yard. There's a random walking past. And they just stay in our yard, and we get eggs every single day because of them. Don't we, girls? You're good girls, aren't you? Okay, so it's now around 6 p.m. I've done what I needed to do, which brings me to my next most important thing, which is meal prep. I do this all the day before so that in the morning I can just grab my stuff and go. And it's all really pretty simple to put together. For lunches, I'm going to be having the egg white frittata meal prep that I made. So that is already done. And I'm just gonna show you my snacks and my breakfast, which I put together the afternoon before. So for breakfast, what I do is I do overnight oats and I put them all together in just like an old jam jar or old pasta jar or something like that. And I combine Greek yogurt, just normal oats, and then some nut butter and some frozen raspberries. It kind of varies which nut butter I have and what fruit I have. That kind of varies, but I really don't mind. There's fruit and there's nut butter, so I'm a pretty happy person. Normally I just use plain Greek yogurt, but I actually ran out like yesterday. Good vlog planning, Emma. So I'm just using this YoPro instead. Afternoon snacks, I've got another one of the YoPro pots just stored in the fridge at work, along with Chobani high protein dips. And I have half of the high protein dips with a carrot stick. And then also for an afternoon snack, I have one of these Square Organics square bars. I have to do this, otherwise it like focuses on my face and it won't focus on this. And I have a 20% off code for these. I love them. They are all organic and they're vegan. They are 20 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fat, and 10 grams of protein. And they're a great like little sweet afternoon snack pick-me-up. So I've got a 20% off code for that. I'll put the link and the code down in the description box below. So yeah, that's the afternoon snacks, and now I'm just gonna put it all together. I always mix the oats in together with the yogurt because that's what allows them to go soft in the fridge overnight. there you go, easy done. Meal prep is all finished. Lunch was already prepared in advance. Snacks took 2 seconds to chuck together, and this probably took, yeah, a few minutes as well. What took the longest was actually just vlogging for you guys. But that's all done in 5 minutes, which means I can quickly grab it and go first thing in the morning. So chores are done, meal prep is done. The next thing that I'm gonna do is pack my gym bag. So it's all done and I can just roll out of bed and into clothes and out the door in the morning. So what I do is I pack my work clothes in my gym bag, and after the gym, I sometimes shower. Depends how sweaty I get. Sometimes I don't shower and I just put on a fresh lot of deodorant. I clearly don't care enough about my colleagues at work, but anyway. So I get changed at the gym into my work gear and then go straight to work from the gym. So I've got a fresh towel out for the gym. I've got my drink bottle already full. I've got my usual gym accessories like my belt and my knee sleeves in there. My work shoes are there in my bag. That's my work clothes. And then down here, ready for me in the morning, I've got all Gymshark, I think, pretty much. Mostly Gymshark and Lorna Jane clothes to get changed into. So gym bag is packed. Clothes for the gym are ready to go. It is 25 past 6. I'm gonna have a shower and then make myself some food. Do you guys ever have days where you open up the fridge and you look in the fridge, ready for dinner, and you're like, what am I going to do with all of this? Well, that was today for me. We do our big grocery shop on a Friday evening. It is now Thursday evening, and there was just not very many things on offer. Normally we kind of cook and eat as a family, and so I cook like a certain number of nights a week. Tonight was actually Mum's night to cook, but she forgot and there was just like nothing anywhere. So I pretty much just threw together what we had in the fridge into some sort of meal, which has micronutrients and protein, so should be fine, right? So I have some leftover Christmas ham because we still have ham in our fridge and it really needs to get eaten. Some spinach, I boiled some carrots, and then I stir-fried some actually fresh tomatoes from the garden, some mushrooms and some capsicum. So hey, look, it's pretty random, but I think that'll do the job for me for dinner tonight. So I'm all finished dinner. It is now 7:30. I apologise if this vlog feels really like disjointed. It would be lovely to kind of have some intermissions of like me doing something and music playing over the top, but like that would be me doing chores with music playing over the top. Me eating with music playing over the top, and that's boring as shit and I'm not going to subject you to that. So sorry if the vlog feels a little bit disjointed. But anyway, it's 7:30, it's 2 hours since I got home, and now I've done everything that I needed to do. I've done all my chores, I've done my meal prep, I've packed my gym bag, I've had dinner. Those are all the essentials done. Now, for the next 1.5 hours, it's usually at about 9 PM that I start kind of getting ready for bed. So for the next 1.5 hours is pretty much me time for me to do whatever I like. So I might watch some TV with the family, I might do some ironing, which I would prefer not to do but needs to be done. Do some ironing while watching TV, or I'll do some emails, reply to comments on Instagram, edit this vlog. So the next kind of hour and a half is the time that I choose to relax. I get home, do what I need to get done, and then I spend some time relaxing. So I'll check in with you guys just before bed. Alright guys, it is now 9:45, 9:45, and I am all finished up doing my computer work and chatting with my family. I'm about to have dessert and go to bed. For dessert I'm going to be having some twisted frozen yogurt, a very pathetically small size unfortunately, but I'm trying to do this thing where I don't hoard all of my calories for dessert and I actually eat more throughout the day, which is going to be much better for me. And I'm also going to have some sugar-free jelly, which is basically nothing except the gelatin protein. So that'll round out my day. Then I'll clean my teeth and go to bed, and I'll probably scroll my phone for a little bit because that's just what I do. Maybe it's not a good habit, but it's gonna happen anyway. And I'll try and have phone off, eyes closed at 10:15. I'm pretty good at falling asleep actually. If I had difficulty falling asleep, I wouldn't be scrolling my phone right before bed, but I tend not to struggle with that. So alarm is set for 5:15 in the morning, so I will chat to you guys then. Good night. Good morning, guys. So my alarm went off at 5:15 this morning. It is now 5:57, so nearly 6 o'clock. Basically, as soon as my alarm goes off, I grab my phone and start scrolling through my notifications and emails and stuff, and I do that just so I don't fall back asleep again, because if I turn my alarm off and just close my eyes, I will go back to sleep. So maybe it's not the best way to wake up in the morning, but it keeps me awake. So 5:57, let's see how long it takes for me to get out the door. 6:13, out the door in 15 minutes. Banana in hand. I have just half a banana before I work out, and now it's time to get to the gym. So I'm heading into the gym now, and you might be interested, aren't I tired? Yes, I'm tired. There are honestly some days where I feel like I wake up halfway through my workout, but at the end of the day, I'm still here. I'm still in the gym. It's a hell of a lot better than either skipping out on the gym at the end of a day of work or staying in bed in the morning. So heading in now. My workouts generally go for about an hour and a half, and that's just because that powerlifting life, that's how long it takes, and including warm up and cool down, I do put a lot of emphasis on those and really take my time with them. I'm not going to be filming my workout today just because this video is clearly long enough as it is, so feel free to comment below if you do want to see any kind of further workout information, but time to get in and get it done. Alrighty, that is a wrap. I am walking into work and I just put the camera up and I'm walking next to a skate park, and like an 11-year-old boy was like, "Are you a YouTuber?" And I was like, no, I'm not. Anyway, we have now come full circle. I am heading into work. I'm gonna go have my jar of overnight oats at my desk and just get cracking. I hope that you guys found this video useful in some way. If you have any further questions, leave them below. If you did find it useful, please leave a comment. My next video that I'm planning on doing, I'm gonna be taking you guys through a grocery shop, like a healthy grocery shop, staples that I have in my fridge and my pantry, and then what I buy week to week. So if you're interested in something like that, please subscribe and stay tuned. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!